Fire in the hole, let's cook some wings. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got going on for you today is I've got a mess of chicken wings. And we're going to prep these up and get them on the pit barrel cooker. And then I'm going to make a special sauce to put on these wings. Well, first thing we're going to do, what we always do, is douse them with some Sang stir fry oil. We love Sang stir fry oil. That's our go-to binder for any kind of meat because it's got a beautiful garlicky flavor that we love. And we're just going to get those wings coated up with that real good. A little bit more, I think. A little bit more of that Sang's on there, boy. It's good stuff. If you haven't tried Sang stir fry oil, you're missing something out of your life. That's good stuff. It looks like I need a new bottle. That's okay, I got plenty. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some rub in those wings. And I'm using my Rootboy Rub number 2. You can use any barbecue rub you like, but I happen to like this. And if you want to try some of this, I'll put a link in the description to my Facebook store where you can buy some. Or you can send me a request on my email with your address, and if you can pay by PayPal, that'd be great. This is a nice rub. This is a nice barbecue rub that I came up with myself. I like it a lot. I highly recommend it. Tango Joe put some on some wings the other day. He liked it a lot. Other people have been using it around town. Ken from Heavy Metal Barbecue likes it a lot. And so do some other folks. But anyway, yeah, we're going to get that Rootboy Rub number 2 on there. We're going to get them in the pit barrel. And then we're going to make a special sauce for those wings. So stay tuned. Got the wings in the pit barrel. Got them rubbed down with my Rootboy Rub number 2. I'm going to let them go and let them cook. And then we'll make this Jack Daniel's sauce for those wings. So stay tuned. I got my little saucepan on the fire. We're going to cook this Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. What we're going to first, it's actually a wing sauce. First thing we're going there is a cup of brown sugar. Good stuff, brown sugar. We've got to get that in there. Next thing we got to go is a half a cup of soy sauce. And once again, I forgot to take the thing out of the soy sauce so I could pour it. Don't make that mistake again. There we go. Half a cup of soy sauce in there. Now you've got the sweet and the salty right there mixed up together. What's next? It's a pretty basic barbecue sauce actually. You've got about a half a cup of honey, and I'll put the recipe in the description. Don't worry about it. You'll be able to make this yourself at home. I'll put you a description, a recipe. So we got a half a cup of honey, brown sugar, soy sauce. What's next? Some molasses. Some of Grandma's molasses. That'll further sweeten the pot. A little bit of molasses also darken the pot. Molasses is good stuff. And we need about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Like I said, it's a pretty basic barbecue sauce. Those components are found in almost every barbecue sauce. Looking good so far. Getting there, getting there. Okay, what else we got? Okay, we got some ketchup. That's another component of barbecue sauces. About a half a cup of ketchup. Of course, I'm winging it. You know, I don't measure nothing. You have to measure it. When you get home, you measure it. That's all. Measure it yourself if you don't like the way I'm doing it. There we go with a half a cup of ketchup. Okay, let's get that all incorporated in there. Starting to get a nice red tinge to it. Oh, the most important thing is we need some Rootboy Rub number 2. Now, if you don't have any Rootboy Rub number 2, you can put any barbecue rub you want in there. But I recommend Rootboy Rub number 2 because it's mine and I'm selling it. And like I said, you can go in the description, go to my Facebook store, or you can send me an email if you got PayPal and get yourself some, and it's cheap. I'm selling it cheap right now. Maybe after it takes off, I'll raise the price, so you better get it now. It's only $3 a bottle. Okay, so we got the rub in there. We got the apple cider vinegar, ketchup, I'm going to put a little bit of crushed red pepper there for a little bit of heat. About a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, because this is, after all, a wing sauce, and you want your wing sauce to be, you know, a little spicy, right? But we could further spice it up with some of Dan's favorite. Dan and Angie got the Rooster Sriracha. You only want about a tablespoon of Sriracha in there. How about that? That enough? You need more. Okay, about a tablespoon of Sriracha. That'll do it. That'll do it. Ah, it's coming together now. It's looking like a barbecue sauce. We got one more thing we got to put in there, and that is the coup de grace. Old number 7 Tennessee sour mash whiskey. Jack Daniels, best stuff going. You need a half a cup of that. Is that about a half a cup? Maybe a little more. Ah, what the hell. A little more, okay? Jack Daniels can't be beat. Jack Daniels whiskey, sour mash whiskey. And don't worry about, you know, alcohol. The alcohol is going to burn off of there because we're going to cook this until it's reduced by about half. And by the time that happens, we'll be ready to spoon this on our chicken wings. So there you go. That's my Jack Daniels barbecue glaze for chicken wings. Isn't that beautiful? See those crushed red peppers in there? That's going to put a little spice, and that Sriracha is going to give it a little spice. Some good stuff right there, okay? All right, stay tuned. When this gets cooked down and the rings get done, I'll put a little bit on there and show you how it looks, so stay tuned. Well, the wings have been in the pit barrel for about an hour, so I'm going to hit them with that Jack Daniels glaze, which is reduced down by about half. Get them all painted up with that. Ain't that pretty? Don't that look good? Oh boy. That's going to be some good eating right there. Let me tell you what. Let's get them glazed up, and we'll let that set in there for about another 30 minutes. And then it'll be time to drink a beer and take a taste of my Jack Daniels wings. How does that look? Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. Let's get them painted up with that. Let that set on there a little bit, and then we'll toss it. The rest of it, we'll toss it in a bowl with them. There you go. That's my Jack Daniels glazed wings. Don't they look good? Okay, stay tuned. My wings are done, and I got a very special beer. There's the frosty Rootboy mug. And I got, this is a beer. Look at this beer. Does that look awesome? This is from the Black Monk Brewery, and it's called Monk Nation Hordes of Hops. It's been written on there with a marker. It's 7% ABV. My buddy Ken from Heavy Metal Barbecue sent me this. Thank you, Ken. That was real nice of you. This looks like an awesome beer, man. Hordes of hops. I can't wait to try it. You know I like a hoppy beer, don't you, Ken? Oh boy, look at this. I can tell right away it's going to be a cool beer. Oh yeah, it's a nice pale ale. Look at that. Let's pour that out. Wow. Okay, it's a beautiful pale ale. Hordes of hops. It's got a cool cool artwork on the can, don't you think? That looks like Ken, as a matter of fact. That's what Ken looks like right there. Yeah. What I said, 7%. Black Monk Brewery, Erie, Pennsylvania. That's where Ken lives, in Pennsylvania. So that's a cool can and a beautiful beer. Let's take a sniff of it, Lasse. What do you think? Oh man, it smells great. Talk about hops. It's got some hops now. You know, it doesn't say too much about it on the can except hordes of hops. Sounds good to me, Lasse. Let's quaff the froth off it, baby. Awesome. That is a delicious IPA. An excellent ale. You can really taste the hops in that. And I love the artwork on that can. This dude here, he ain't fooling around. Okay, let me get a wing over here and get one in my mouth. My wings are looking excellent. Let me just slide that over here. I've had my eye on this one right here. See this one? I kind of put it aside because it's got a really meaty piece on it that I want to take a taste of. That's delicious. I love that Jack Daniel's glaze on there. I love cooking wings in the pit barrel. Sorry, have a mouthful. That is another awesome recipe. Jack Daniel wings. You got to give this a try. Get yourself some old number 7 and try out this awesome glaze for these chicken wings. Anyway, that's my video, babies. This beer is awesome, Ken. Thank you so much. Delicious. It's really a hop slam of a beer right there. I like it. Anyway, you know what I always say? If you like this crap, excuse me, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up and check out Ken, Heavy Metal Barbecue. He's a cool dude. He's modifying his grills. He's making all kinds of cool stuff. He sent me this beer, and it's really good. Good beer. Go check out Ken in the iCard. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. And this beer is excellent, Ken. I'm loving it. Thank you so much. All right, babies. See you next week. Bye.